Good morning from Nicosia, Cyprus. This is Chef Andros Piliotis. Today we are going to make the traditional Vasilopitta, which is the New Year's cake that we do at home to welcome the new year. So I will be using a 10-inch 25.5 centimeters of aluminium baking tray, which I buttered and then I dusted with flour so that my cake will not stick. In the meantime, my oven is pre-warmed, so after I mix my ingredients, what I do, I will bake in my oven at 170 degrees Celsius or probably 350 Fahrenheit. So to make our Vasilopitta, please write down all the ingredients. I will tell you one by one, and I will be adding to my mixer bowl. So I have 2 whole eggs, which I put into my mixer bowl. All of the liquid things first. 75 milligrams of milk. It's nice and handy if you have one of these measuring cups. You can measure also the flour and the sugar. It's very handy. I have 75 milligrams of orange juice, which I squeezed freshly before. I will be using 1 shot of whiskey. It could be brandy, it could be cognac, whatever you have. So this is 1 shot of whiskey. So I am adding all of my wet ingredients in my mixer bowl. I have 150 grams of vegetable shortening. This is like butter. You could use also butter as well, but I prefer the vegetable shortening. It doesn't have the odor of the butter, so this gives a cake without the odors of without the smell of the butter. Then I will be adding my dry ingredients, and here I have in my mortar and pestle, I pounded about 5 cloves with some sugar, and I will be adding this to my cake, to my pie, so that it will smell nice. Here I have the zest of 1 orange, or 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and I have a coin which I washed and wrapped with an aluminium foil. So I will drop into my cake. It will be baked in the cake, so that a lucky person will get this for good fortune for the new year. So I will be adding to my cake the cinnamon and the orange zest. You see, I will be mixing everything together. It doesn't need any so it will be all together. Now here I have half teaspoon of baking soda, half teaspoon of baking powder, and half teaspoon of salt. Everything goes together in the mixer bowl. I have 250 grams of sugar, which I will add to my mixing bowl. And I left the flour to be added last because I want to talk to you about the flour. Now my recipe for this baking dish is 350 to 400, depending on the flour. Sometimes the flour is better than the other, so we don't really know if the flour, but at least I put the minimum quantity, which is the 350 grams, and I will add this straight away into my mixing bowl. And I might need up to 50 grams of flour, maybe, I'm not sure. When I beat the when I beat the mixture, I will know. So I will start my mixer in a low speed. You could as well do it by hand using a spatula or a spoon. It's okay, you don't need a mixer, but it's handy. After I have beaten my my mixture, I will just push with my spoon all the ingredients which are around the bowl, so that they will be mixed evenly, and I will mix for 1 minute more. I think that the 350 grams of flour, they were adequate. Maybe I will add another spoon, maybe 10 or 15 grams more. Okay, that's it. And also I left these are almonds and walnuts that I ground into my processor. So I will be adding most of it in my mixture. I will leave just a little bit behind so I can decorate on the top. So I will give it another mix. Okay, we are done. So what I will do now, I don't need a mixer, I will put it aside. And what is left to be done is to empty my cake mixture into the baking dish, and I will help it a little bit. I will take everything from the side and put it into the middle. One last mix with my spoon like this, and here is my baking dish. As I told you before, my oven is already preheated. We need a moderate oven, and it's going to take about 45 minutes, but I think that you must try your own oven. Maybe the ovens that have a convection, that have some air blowing in them, they cook faster. So anyway, you will adjust your own oven. Okay. I will spread my mixture evenly into my baking dish. It is about 1 inch, but because of the soda and the baking powder, it will rise. So this is it. So I left for the end just some almonds and walnuts on top, so that it will give a nice smell like that. And it is time to place my coin. So I have my lucky coin. Nobody knows where I will put it, but okay, I will put an almond. I will put it here like that, vertically. And what I will do, I will place an almond on top, so I know where it is. So when I will be cutting my cake, I will be the only one knowing where the coin is. And I will probably make sure that one of the children, one of my grandchildren, takes the coin. So my Vasilopitta is ready. I will put it into the oven, and I will show you later how I will decorate it, which is nothing, just some icing sugar on top. Maybe I will write 2017 using some white chocolate or something. So let's put it into the oven now. And thank you very much for watching. This is Chef Andros, and today's recipe was Vasilopitta. It is the New Year's pie. Have a happy New Year, and watch for more videos. Thank you. Bye bye.